Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Tuesday, September the 16th. My old friend Margaret Tollerton is here, Missouri Cures, and you've been bringing along special guests as you appear on Radio Friends, and today you brought one from the VA hospital.
Yes, I did. I brought with me Dr. Adam Whaley-Connell, and
welcome.
Thank you.
He will be our speaker this month, a week from today, actually, September 23rd. We're having a breakfast in Columbia at the it's that bank, the First State Community Bank south of town, in the community room. And so it's free. And so I'm sure today you'll hear just a little snippet of what he's going to talk about.
And it amazed me, it surprised me, because we're talking about research that is being done at the VA hospital, medical research. And I've not thought of the VA hospital as doing medical research. So what's going on?
Well, research is one of the main missions of the VA, or the Department of Veterans Affairs, and even locally we have a very significant biomedical research program in town. We have a very significant workforce that complements what you see at the university. Most of the research that we have at the Veterans facility is focused on veterans care. We have several unique groups, or what I would call groups that are very excellent in their work. We have a radiopharmaceutical group that focuses their research on therapeutics for cancer. Mm-hmm. We have a diabetes and cardiovascular group, and we have several investigators within that group are internationally renowned for their work on diabetic cardiovascular disease, one of which pioneered some of the initial work on diabetes and high blood pressure that we have come to accept as kind of tried and true, that there is a relationship between the two.
And it was pioneered
by
there?
Yeah.
What else?
So we have an ophthalmological investigator that does a lot of eye research, looking at kind of nanomolecular medicine, which we have one of the nanomolecular institutes for the entire world here on campus.
This is really amazing to me, because I had no idea. And I think most people think, like I do, that there was not research going on at the VA hospital.
Right. That is always what surprises me, that everybody focuses on the clinical care. While it's outstanding at our VA, I think we are remiss to not understand that research is equally important and complement to our clinical care.
What do you feel is the most important research that you're doing right now at the VA hospital?
Oh man, now you're making me choose between my investigators. I think we have 3 or 4 core areas of excellence. One is our radiopharmaceutical group, and they are looking at developing tracers to target cancers.
Tracers. Now explain that in detail.
So they work with the reactor and looking at various agents that targets certain cancers. So if you would infuse this tracer, just like any medicine that you would just infuse, that it would circulate and target that specific cancer.
And
so they could detect
only that particular cancer,
exactly.
And not destroy the good cells
exactly.
in the body.
So it'd be like targeting prostate cancer or breast cancer or lung.
Where right now, when you take chemotherapy, it pulls you down through your whole system.
Yeah, it's systematic.
Right. So this is being researched there.
Oh yeah.
How do you see, when you look 5 years or 10 years down the road, do you see it being perfected?
We have, our group has several compounds that are very near market, and they're actually actively looking at how to move those from investigation to clinical care. So it'll be very exciting for me in the next 5 to 10 years as an associate chief to see that I've been able to help foster that development and see those compounds come to market. Mm-hmm. I don't want to just focus on that group, but one of the other areas that is unique to our city is their core program. They have an imaging center that has an ultrasound, a CAT scan, MRI, everything that you can do for a human, they can do in rodent models in the preclinical area. So what I always like to joke with our investigators, they have a 7 Tesla MRI, very high-powered instrument, Humans, we only get about a 2 or 3. So we can do better with the mice there than we can for our humans. But they do this to investigate these compounds. And it's one of about 4 to 5 centers in the entire world. And it's here in Columbia.
In the world.
One of 4 or 5 centers
yes,
in the
entire
world. And we have one right here in Columbia, Missouri.
Right here in Columbia. And it's very
That's a pretty
little
well-kept secret.
It is a very well-kept secret. So that's part of my job, I think, in kind of advertising that and letting people know the quality of work we do at the VA.
Okay. Will you be talking about all of these topics that you touched on with us this morning at the talk next week?
Oh, this and more. This and more.
Okay. I like that. This and more. So we just kind of whet the appetite. When is it again, Margaret?
It's next week, Tuesday, September 23rd.
Okay.
It's from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. If you come a little early, then like 7:30 we start serving. There'll be, like a quick, light breakfast.
Oh, like a continental breakfast.
Like a continental breakfast,
And you're
right.
doing that, and that's free of charge.
Yeah, it's all free. This is co-sponsored by ABC Labs,
Uh-huh.
here in town.
Yeah.
And, it's probably one of the best non-formal educational programs that we
And it's
put
open
on.
to the public.
It's open to the
It's
public.
open to the public, and you're going to find out some very well-kept secrets here. They're not meant to be secrets, but a lot of people are not aware of what you were telling me this morning. I had no idea. Where are we with Missouri Cures, Margaret? We've got about 30, 40 seconds left. Any big advances?
Oh, well, I'd say one of the biggest has been the advancement as far as the research with diabetes. And there's a company in California called ViaCyte that's finally gotten FDA approval to do their human clinical trials. So that's one to keep your eye on.
Okay.
And so diabetes is close, just that much more closer.
If people want more information on Missouri Cures,
They
what's the
can come
website?
to our website at MissouriCures.org.
Okay, that's it?
That'll
Just
get it.
MissouriCures.org. And if you go to that website, do you sign up or register to come to this?
Yes, you can. You can look up events, and you'll find it.
Okay. Do you need to sign up in advance, or can you just show up next week?
You don't have to. It's just helpful when I get enough food.
Okay. All right. So you don't want to run out of the food. The food is free. Dr. Adam Whaley-Connell, thank you so much for
thank you
coming
for
by
having me.
from the VA, and you're also a professor at the university.
I
and
am.
Margaret Tollerton from Missouri Cures. Pleasure having you here.
Thank you, Paul.
Okay. Tomorrow we've got Rebecca Johnson on. Our program directed by Travis McMillan of the Reynolds Journalism Institute. Audio is Pat Akers from KBIA. Our floor director is Lowell Thomas, and our assistant producer and guest coordinator, Uncle James Mauser. If you'd like to listen to this program again or watch it, you can go to kbia.org, sign up for a free podcast or a podcast, and drop me an email, pepperp@missouri.edu.